Welcome to CEOs You Should Know. I'm Cristina Mendonsa, and with us today we have Jeff Dern from Pride Industries, President and CEO of Pride Industries. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Cristina. Great to be here.
Jeff, you spent a long time with Pride Industries. You've been with Pride Industries since 2014. Talk to me about how the mission has changed since you've been there.
Our mission's really clear: to create employment for people with disabilities. And it really doesn't change. We may achieve the mission in different ways, and we're growing. Right now in our country, there's a huge movement of diversity and inclusion. And our goal is to make sure that people with disabilities are right in the middle of that conversation. For years, since 1966, for 55 years, Pride has been creating employment for people with disabilities and creating training opportunities and access to jobs. And we're doing the same things today. All of our team members know our mission very clearly. Nobody's confused about why we exist and what our purpose is. As we move forward, we want other organizations, other companies to also embrace the inclusion of people with disabilities in their workforces. And so some of the things that we're doing today that may be a little different than before are working with companies. We have consulting, we have staffing services that we can offer to those companies that want to embrace inclusion of people with disabilities but don't know where to start, haven't done that in the past, or want to and have a goal to do this type of work, but don't really have a group or a plan on how to achieve it. So we can help them with all the tools, all the expertise, leveraging all of our 55 years of experience. And so we're really excited about the opportunities in the world.
So Jeff, Pride's been around for a long time. Who comes to you looking for workers?
Every organization can come to us looking for workers. Now, the trick is we don't employ all of the employees. We are a leading employer in the country of people with disabilities. We have over 3,500 people that we employ or serve in the community. Now, that's nationwide. We are operating in 16 states and Washington, D.C., so we have a very large national footprint. But employers come to us who have multi-locations around the country or in a region. We have a lot of local employers, over 250 employers in Sacramento and many more down in San Diego and all throughout the state of California that we're helping these employers to bring more inclusion into the workforce. So there's pretty much any organization can benefit from what we do. We like to say it this way: we prove the model works. We know that an inclusive workforce with people with disabilities integrated into all of our work environments has been very successful for us. It's what we are designed to do. But any organization can also achieve some of the same business benefits and create a social impact by adopting our model. So within Pride, about 60% of our employees are people with disabilities. Any organization can achieve 10, 15% or more if they really set their minds to it and they leverage the help of those who are experts in that area.
You're in 16 states now?
Yes, we're nationwide, and we're proud of that footprint, and it's growing. One of our newest businesses that we've launched in the last couple of years is called Inclusive Talent Solutions, and that is specifically focused on national scale, large scale companies, mid-size and small as well. But we want to help companies achieve a truly inclusive workforce with people with disabilities, no matter where they're located in the country.
I remember doing stories on Pride Industries many years ago, and there was a manufacturing component. Is that still a part of Pride Industries?
That's correct, yes. Out of our Roseville, California headquarters, we still have a nice electronics manufacturing plant. In that location, we manufacture medical devices. We're also now certified and able to manufacture products for the aerospace and defense industry. And so we're really excited about expanding our capabilities. We have a large number of electronics devices outside of medical and aerospace as well. And so we're really proud that we have this contract manufacturing environment where we can do an end-to-end product. We have global procurement capabilities and distribution capabilities. So really, our customers come to us, ask us to make their product, take care of manufacturing it and getting it out to market. And they are concerned about their brand and building their sales, and we fulfill their contract needs.
I want to know a little bit more now about you. This is CEOs You Should Know. So tell me a little bit about your journey. Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school?
So I grew up right here in Sacramento. and I'm proud of that. I went to Sacramento High School, Sacramento State University. So as President Nelson says at Sac State, made in Sacramento, made at Sacramento State. Right, very proud of that. Grew up really near the college, actually, near Sacramento State University.
And how did you come to work with Pride?
Well, when I first heard about Pride, I wasn't actually looking for a job. I was happily employed in a corporate world, finance, had a career as a CPA in auditing with an international firm, had lived and worked in Santiago, Chile for a couple of years, so had a great international experience. So Pride found me, or maybe it was just kind of divine intervention that I came across Pride's path. I was looking for something at the time that would lead me to more of a community impact, that I could feel that my work and my growth as a leader was really helping people in some way. And I realized once I found Pride, or it found me, that was a great opportunity to do so. So there was really no specific connection before that. There was just an opportunity. I ended up taking the job as a corporate controller at Pride Industries. It was a fantastic job, learned so much about the company, and from there I've just had great opportunities with the company. I'm very thankful for it.
Since you've been at the company, and it has been quite a few years now, what's been a big win, something that you were able to participate in?
There's so many big wins. Our team loves to celebrate our wins because every time we win, we've impacted somebody's life. We've created an opportunity or many opportunities. So a few that I can kind of share with you. We are a big defense contractor. We have about nearly 60% of our business is as a federal contractor. We also have commercial and state and local type contracts throughout the country. But Fort Bliss, which is the second largest Army base in the country in El Paso, Texas, we've been out there since 2007. And we just won a recompete, an award for a new 10-year contract a couple years ago. So we're really excited. That employs 400 people, and nearly 70% of that workforce are individuals with disabilities. Another big win for us was Sacramento Airport. We've been out at the Sac Airport since 2011 when the Terminal B opened up, that new giant, big, nice terminal with the big red bunny. Right, so when we first started, we didn't get to clean the bunny. It's considered a work of art, but we actually cleaned the bunny. So when you walk by, hopefully it looks really polished and shiny. But that's a fantastic partnership. It shows what a public community organization like our Sacramento County can do to support inclusion and diversity by working with a company like Pride that's competitive in our fields, in our businesses. And so that's a fantastic relationship. We just renewed that relationship for 3 years recently, and we're really excited about creating more employment for people with disabilities at the airport.
Has Pride been a model for similar organizations?
There's hundreds of nonprofits throughout the country that do provide services, vocational rehabilitation services, employment services for the community that we serve. And so as a leading employer of people with disabilities, I think what really distinguishes us and sets us apart as a model is the entrepreneurial approach we take to what we do. We're a business, and we're also a nonprofit social enterprise. So we're a double bottom line company, right? We have to make money to be able to grow our mission, but we also have to make sure the mission always comes first, and we stay true to that. So as a double bottom line company, every time we create a job, we're successful. But the money that we make as a nonprofit organization gets invested right back into creating more jobs.
What is something people may not think about when it comes to Pride?
Well, I think the fact that we are nationwide, it surprises many, even in our home region of the Sacramento area.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Yeah, not everybody knows that about us, and it's pretty cool that we are in so many different locations, doing so many different services. In Sacramento area, we have, like I said, public and private companies that we work with. VSP Global, for example, a well-recognized global company, leader in eyewear and eye care insurance. They're a customer of ours, and they really value our mission, and they embrace what we do. And we service their custodial for their headquarters campus. So there's things that we do that people would kind of go, wow, I didn't know you could do that and be a mission-driven company. That really just sets us apart, that we have these amazing business services. We're cost competitive, high quality services. We really understand the markets that we're in, and we strive to be the leader in those markets while employing people with disabilities at a high level.
Jeff, what goals do you have for Pride in the future?
So we like to talk about our big, hairy, audacious goal, and that is to create 100,000 jobs for people with disabilities throughout the country. So that sounds like a big number, but when you step back and look at the demographics, people with disabilities are the largest minority population, largest minority demographic in the country and the world. There are, in the US alone, 30 million people of working age that have a disability, and over 70% of them are not currently employed. And many of them are seeking work and want to work. What they need is an inclusive environment, a culture that says, you matter, you belong, we see your abilities, we know that you can do great things, and you're part of a team here at our place of work. So that's what Pride represents, and that's really our big goal, is to change that aspect of our employment world that we operate in as a country, and to bring to fruition our vision that people of all abilities have equal access to work, to achieve the greatest level of independence possible, and to achieve their personal employment goals.
So Jeff, I understand that Pride Industries is getting a special honor from the city where you're headquartered, Roseville.
Yes, the city of Roseville, where we're headquartered, just honored us with a proclamation recognizing Pride Industries' work in the community, and also highlighting that October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. So National Disability Employment Awareness Month was enacted by Congress in 1988 to recognize the contributions of people with disabilities in the workforce, and also to shine a light on some of the challenges that they face. Those same challenges that we've been working for 55 years to help break down barriers and create greater access and inclusion in the workforce for the people that we serve at Pride Industries.
We have a lot of families, a lot of people perhaps with disabilities, or families that have someone they love with a disability. And I understand that Pride has set up kind of a one-of-a-kind line to help people. Tell us about that.
That's correct. We have a employment helpline for people with disabilities. Family members or the individual with disability can call this helpline. They'll reach a Pride employee who will either answer live or return the call promptly, and help them get connected to support services and other employment opportunities. Whether it's through Pride or through another organization, we can help them get connected to jobs. And that helpline is simply this: it's I am able, 844 I am able, or 844-426-2253.
Jeff, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Thanks for coming down and talking to us more about Pride Industries, which certainly is a jewel for our region, for the country, really. I'm Cristina Mendonsa. This has been CEOs You Should Know.